In the vast expanse of our universe, there was a bright and glowing sun that had a whole solar system of planets and moons surrounding it. The sun was young and still learning how to glow, often having trouble staying bright. One day, a foreign moon gravitated towards the sun, pulled as if hypnotized by its beauty, falling into its gravitational pull. And so began the dance of the century. The moon orbited this amazing sun, making it laugh, offering comfort, and becoming a constant companion. Without realizing, the number of cold days had reduced and the surrounding planets had rejoiced in its constant warmth. It is not known what the universe will throw their way, but they will weather it together with love and devotion.
I think girls think about their wedding day from like when they're kids. And on rainy days when we weren't allowed to play outside, Izzy and I would design wedding dresses. So you're always thinking about, your Prince Charming sort of thing.
To me, I start our first sort of interaction from when she messaged me out of the blue and asked me if she could yodel.
Which is a lie. I can't yodel. I think it was the day before year 12 started. And yeah, I was just at home and a bit bored. And I remember I had been messaging with this really nice guy. And so I told him I can yodel. And
to me, that's the thing that's framed in my mind. It's where I guess our friendship started.
Then we just talked non-stop all the time, like every day, pretty much since then.
And the idea that we had that friendship before even seeing each other was quite incredible, really, because it sort of seemed like we got to know each other. She's not afraid to ask kind of funny or intrusive questions, and for some people that might take them back, but what I found was that she's very good at getting to the heart of people. And so with me, she got there very quickly.
I think it was more just realising that you had found the person that made the most sense to your world, like someone who, without you knowing, fit so well and knew you so well immediately.
I think about the moment that, we went to uni and I moved into a college, and after a year or even less than a year, she worked out how to change unis to be at my uni, and it was just that level of commitment of we have to be together, we have to be near each other. I think even to this day, I haven't fully appreciated that commitment she made to sort of keeping our relationship going.
He's just so good, and in that moment where I realised there was not a lot of good in my life, and maybe it was selfish, but wanting to keep that just for yourself, and how he has continued to make every moment in my life so good and so much better than I could ever kind of imagine.
Justin grounds Isabel. He's focused, calm. He considers how to realise Isabel's idea, her ideas actually, because there are lots and lots of ideas, for the best outcome. But she has given voice to Justin's internal emotional journey, and she challenges his ideas, and together they have long debates. They explore and they expand their perspectives on life.
I give them some advice, some wedding advice, blah, 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 like never go to bed on an argument or something like that. Don't go to bed angry. But what's the point? You guys have been together for 10 years. You know how it works. We all of us, whether we're married or not married, have definitely gone to bed when we're angry, so that doesn't matter. So I think you guys are super lucky to have each other. Keep navigating this marriage the way you've navigated the last 10 years. And you will blitz it for sure.
Seeing the two of you together is nothing short of inspiring. The love, the respect and the partnership that you share remind us all of what true love looks like. So I'd like to share my thoughts on love. Everyone tells you that you should marry for love, and that's true, but I think our culture has a poor definition of what love is though. Most people think about the word love and they think about romance. But the reality is that romance is a very small part of being married, and the rest of it is dishes, groceries, bills, and arguments about putting the toilet seat down. Love, in my experience, is not just romantic. Love is when you admit to your spouse that you've made a mistake and you crush your own ego in order to apologise. Love is being partners through all the nitty-gritty parts of life and choosing to work together despite your individual flaws. To become a couple who can achieve so much more together than they ever could separately.
We, unaccustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness until love leaves its high, holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and its in train comes ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity. In the flush of love's light, we dare be brave. And suddenly we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free.